How's it going for you all? Salmon here. And yeah, Summer's End. So that's what we're up to. The requirements of Summer's End are you have to have completed Spirit of Summon, which is the prerequisite quest, and all these different levels of skills. It's 45 Firemaking, 35 Hunter, 45 Mining, 55 Prayer, 23 Summoning, and 37 Woodcutting. It's changed recently because this was once in the wilderness. It technically still is, but to start it now, Summer has actually been moved to just north of Varrock through the northeast exit. So that's where we'll be going to talk to her to start the quest. Apparently it's also useful to have high health and higher woodcutting. That's because Corporeal Beast is, well, a beast. So yeah, let's start this off. The item requisites that you'll actually need as you come in here is an emergency tele if you want. I've got some teleport houses here. You'll need a pick of some kind, doesn't really matter which one, but rune may as well. I'll go on Spade. You want a woodcutting hatchet, preferably rune or dragon, because you will need to be cutting it as quick as possible. You'll also be needing the Ghostspeak Amulet and the Jennica's ring, which you get from Spirit of Summer. If you haven't got your Jennica's ring anymore, you can actually pick up another one while you're on the quest. It's hiding in the rubble, so there's no need to worry about that. You'd also want some weight reduction stuff, such as the boots of lightness, and if you haven't got a hunter, then fair enough, but a spottier cape or the lower level one, both of them will help. You'll also want a couple of super energy pots. I got 2 4 doses here. You want the best healing food you can get, as you will tend to get battered. People do tend to die in this quest a few times. You want a spade, also a tinderbox, and you'll need a couple of summons which use the blue charm. So an example would be like an albino rat or this kelphite, or I think there's a chinchompa one as well. They're all low level, pretty cheap, you can buy them out of the GE. And that's all you need for this quest. So you'll talk to this little bird here. This is Summer. That's where you actually start the quest now. Tell her you'll come along. White screen. Stand in the little portal. Cutscene. So these dudes were meant to have been dead after the last quest, but somehow they're still alive. And basically the corporeal beast is keeping them here more or less. I'm sure he will. Cha-ching! So now you're in the spirit world. You want to operate your ring to go back to the real world. Then head up northwest. Goddamn spiders. And there's a mine up here. You don't actually want to go in this, you want to right click on it, then collapse. And you break it down with your pick. Now you want to head back to that portal. And go back into the spirit world. To do that, you just stand on the little portal, right click on Jennica's ring and operate. Now that you're back in the spirit world, do exactly the same thing and head up towards the mine. And you'll see Corporeal just wandering around up north. Don't worry, he won't actually attack you unless you're standing right next to him, like in Spirit Summer, where he would actually hit you off the portal if you got too close. Now the mine is now open, and you want to summon your blue charm summon now. And now we've basically got to lure Corp into the cave. Come on, mate. Well, apparently he's just going to blatantly ignore me. Come on, Corp. Come meet the Calphite. I knew you want him. Ain't he pretty? Well, he's still not paying any attention to me. Little shite. Come on, over here. Thank you. You want to lure him into the cave, and he ignored me. God damn you. Now where's he at? Over there. Come on, Chungy. Yeah, he's following. Come on, don't let me meet you. Here in the cave. There you go, bottom left now, and you get a little cutscene as well. You successfully lured him into the cave. Right, if you want to bank the pickaxe and any space summoning pouches you had and swap it for food, you can do with that now by saying no I'm not and just heading back to the bank. But if you're ready and you just feel like carrying on, then just click yes I am. For this I'm just going to say yes. You'll want about 4 to 5 spaces so you can cut down logs. There he is. Oh, there you go. The floor, well, the ground will shake and you hear a little whoosh noise as he's about to attack. As soon as you hear that, just start running to avoid it. Otherwise he can potentially one-hit kill you. Just gotta be pretty careful. Punk. Then once you're full, you need to use your logs on some of these. You only need to actually fill up 3 are these little fire pits, but you need 5 logs for each. So it's 5 logs per fire pit, you need at least 3 fire pits. So that's 2 of them fully built up now. Yeesh. Run, monkey boy, run. And then once you've got all 3, you need to light one at a time. You get a little cutscene as well. It really batters him. You want to run away as soon as possible, just in case. And light the next one. Another little cutscene where he batters him some more. Run away again. Light the third one. The more you actually do this, the larger the spray of his attacks become. So you need to be wary of that. That's the last one for this room. So then Corporeal Beast retreats because you're kicking his ass. But yeah, simple as that. Just try not to get it too much and keep on moving. If your actual run energy is going low, just take a dose of super. You should be alright. Now, time to follow Corp, whichever way you went. Over there. Now before you go in, make sure you got full run. And in this room, as you can see from here, there's soft soil spots all around in a circle. And the idea is, Corp will keep attacking you, and then eventually he'll release his core. It looks like a little black fish that just jumps around trying to attack you. Once that's released, go towards one of these soft soil pits near the actual core and dig it out with your spade. It'll then trap the core inside. You need to do that 3 times, and after each one, Corp starts attacking quicker and quicker. So you need to keep moving. So continue, 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 continue. You can say, actually I don't think I'm ready just yet, and you can go bank and get some more food if you need it. But for now I'll just say yes. So, second room. It's you versus Corp and his core. So it's pretty much the same as before. The ground will shake, you'll hear his little whoosh noise. Just dodge his attack. There's the dark core. Trying to come over to one of these soft mines now and dig and lure it in. You have a little cutscene. You can run while you're in this cutscene, so it's a good idea to do it. Now his attacks will start to get more quicker and quicker. Ah, you fucker. And it also takes longer for the core to come out each time as well. Ow. Twice. Yeah, you can actually run around the room, which is a bit safer than what I'm doing here, but there you go. There's his little dark spawn. Get that out. Dig the hole. He's trapped. Now he just attacks quite a lot. And quickly. So just keep moving all around the room. There's his dark core. Let's go over here, dig this out. Job done. That's the second part complete. So he retreats again, this time into the last room. If you need food, you can actually go bank now. It'll actually save you progress, so there's nothing to worry about. You'll also want to rest again to get full run. And this room, don't know if you can see it, but there's graves marked all around the room in a circle. The room is actually smaller than this last one, so it's a bit closer. And there'll be 3 different colours. It'll be red, blue and yellow. You'll see them bouncing between these graves. At the same time, Corporeal Beast will be attacking with one of those same colours. So it'll be red, yellow or blue. And you have to pray at whichever grave has the same colour as Corpse attacking. And then it'll attack Corp. And then you don't have to worry about that colour again. So for example, if as soon as I go in there I stand next to that grave there, Corpse starts attacking yellow and the yellow soul bounces into it. If I pray at that, I don't have to worry about doing yellow again. I only have to worry about like red and blue. And this is also the last room, so if you need food, get food. You don't have to worry about Corp following you around like you did before. You'll only attack whichever way you are initially, and it'll be a full frontal attack. So if you need to dodge it, just get behind him. Easiest way is stand next to one of the graves, and hopefully it's got the soul in you're after. And if Corp is attacking with it, pray at it, and they'll attack Corp. If it isn't the same colour as Corp's attack, then just run behind Corp and stand next to another grave. And just rinse and repeat until eventually you get it all. So, again, you can either say no I'm not and get some more food out of the bank, or yes I'm ready. I'll just carry on for now and see what happens. So it's red, yellow and blue. So I'll stand next to the red. I was lucky. Ow. So yeah, I nearly died because I didn't move. That's yellow. Just stay behind him or to the side of him when he starts attacking with random colours, you'll be alright. Ow. I probably should have banked. That's blue beer now. Let's go with blue. Run away. So now it's only red left. So now we've got to find the red soul in one of these graves. So there's the red one. Come on, pray, 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 pray. Done. Okay, maybe I'm missing a colour. Can't even remember which ones I've done. The yellow left? Maybe? Don't have enough prayer. You can actually pray at this altar here to get your prayer back. Forgot to mention that it does take prayer to bless these graves. And my PC's frozen. I'm screwed. So here we go, I'm back. For some reason my PC spasmed out. And if you happen to die in there, there's nothing to worry about. You can get back to your stuff, no problem. It's literally back to where you started the quest, with Summer just outside the northeast barrack. So you can get back there in time. Right, well I'm on my way back over there now. I'll pick up all my stuff, I'll get a bunch of more food, and I'll make my way back up to Corp. I'll catch you then. Right then, so I've restocked, I've got all my stuff back, and I've just come back into the spirit world. So you go back through, make sure you're in the spirit world when you go back through. It saves you progress, so don't have to worry about any of these. Now, when you go back down here, you want to make sure your rest is up. Can't remember whether I mentioned it or not, but to bless these graves you actually do need to use your prayer, and there is a prayer thing in there that you can actually recharge your prayer with. You don't need to bring any prayer pots or anything. There's no point bringing armour or prayer potions at all, because Corp just ignores all defense and prayer protections. So, let's try it again. Kind of Corp, you little bitch. Hopefully this time my PC won't explode on me. Can't remember what colours I've done. Okay, so I've done blue apparently. And yellow. So it can only be red. The hell? do not have enough power. This is a lot more complicated than it needs to be. Thank you. So, she pops up, talk to her, then talk to this bull dude. Basically, they just say you're awesome. Alright, I'll come with you. Then talk to him again. Now they're free of corporeal beast. So now they're actually going to die. You can now use that, was it Jennica's ring? Aye, Jennica's ring to enter portals around the wilderness. They should give you bonus XP, same as Spirit of Summer. You probably want to grab on RS Wiki for all the little spots. Now giving me a spirit shield. Tells you about the holy elixir to bless it. Cha-ching! So for complete a Summer's End is 1 quest point, a K.5 for summoning, 5k hunter, 5k mining, 5k woodcutting, 10k of prayer, 15k of firemaking. Also gives you the ability to wield spirit shields and an upgraded version of Jennica's ring, which will allow you to get a bit more free XP or find different things. Top of that, you now gain access to corporeal beast, so you can try and luck out on an Elysian or a divine. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you all for watching. I'll bring up another one as soon as I can, and I'll see you all again. Catch you next time.